baby. We're just waiting.
We're gonna die.
Let's go.
So Phoenix, explain the game mode for today. Is it what is
Alright,
what
so
is the
today is it's kind of wonky. It's ranked team snipers, but I'm adding shotguns.
Shotties.
Both bulldogs, not
okay? Shoddy snipes.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I love me
Shoddy
some
snipes. I like that.
I've been playing
I
shoddy
like that.
snipes since Halo 2. Before I think it was even called shoddy snipes.
I thought
I mean, I always ran it during.
Howdy, guys. You'll know that I'm currently in this chat because you'll hear all these people in this VC, but I'm going to be going in and out of deafened and not deafened so you guys can get some context as to what's going on in today's tournament. I'm going to be giving myself a little bit of a spanking because last time we did this on the 9th, we had a unfortunate circumstance, two unfortunate circumstances actually. One, the lo-fi music that I usually do for my streams was left on, and that just wasn't a good vibe for this sort of thing. But even worse, we didn't have the game volume, so I deleted the previous stream for obvious reasons. At least I think I did. But anyway, you can hear it now. It's all here now. You can hear it just fine. So the game volume will be up a pretty decent amount, so you can hear it nice and clearly, and I'll be casting over it. This is I'm pretty early into doing this, but I'm having a good time with it regardless. I don't know all of the call-outs. Do not expect me to know all of them, because I'm just having a good time here, and I did not. I've always tried my best to learn them. Never really been good at it. But, you know, I've watched other people do casting, and not all the time do they know the call-outs either, so it's fine, right? That's how it is sometimes. But this is my method of relaxation right here, is watching these sort of tournaments play out and seeing who takes the dub, which we have quite a few teams to play against to get today. We already had someone get DQ'd, unfortunately, because NorCal no-showed. So, or NorCal is what they're called. I'm pretty sure they no-showed. So they're out. They're taking the L, and I don't think they're gonna have a chance of coming back from that one. So it looks like, based on what we're seeing today, our first games are going to end up being Blue Team versus Noob Rumbler, CMYK versus Booparoo in the losers bracket, and then in the winners bracket, we have Diddy's Two Fingers and ODST, Old Dude Still Trying. So we'll have some pretty interesting games going up here. Anyway, let's see what's going on in chat and see if it's actually interesting.
I can't let people get in my head yet, dude.
Yeah, don't get in your head, bro.
Hey, Bumblebee, would you rattle off your gamer tag?
I don't think that's good for either of our mentals.
Where am I going?
PhoenixAffliction's game. Can you rattle off your gamer tag?
Holy shit, I just had a brain shut down.
Okay, while they're doing all that and figuring out how this is going to work for them, I'm going to use this opportunity to talk a little bit about what you can expect from folks like us. And also, just so you know, I don't have just for the sake of quality, I have the chat on severe delay. So I see chat about a minute after, or you see what I have done a minute after it already happened. So it's not going to be possible for me to react to chat or anything like that. So you can't expect it today. You guys are going to be talking amongst yourselves for the most part. While we're still setting up here, though, 2026 Halo Community Calendar is available on Kickstarter right now with a ton of fun little add-ons for you to throw on. We just dropped the cost from $50 to $25, so now it's much easier for you to back the project and get yourself a calendar before it's gone forever. And it very well could be. If we don't hit the finish line this time around, it's gone. We're done. You know what I'm saying? So while we're casting here today, consider supporting the project. Consider supporting the artists. It would mean a great deal to us and those who are working on it. And otherwise, I very much appreciate your time today as we get started soon here with what looks like, let me see if I can get the team members list here. What we've got going on, there's so many people joining and leaving this thing, jeez. I'm actually going to mute Discord real quick. There you go, now you won't get all bothered by all that. What we got going on today is, oh, looks like we tried to kick off and someone switched teams for some reason, so we're gonna have to undo that one. Yeah, good times. Looks like we're gonna be getting here Blue Team, which means this is probably Blue Team versus Noob Rumblers, and I'm going to confirm that once we get back out there. It is. It looks like it is Blue team versus New Brumblers. We have seen blue team work before, and by that I mean they were kicked to the losers bracket. So we're here playing in the losers bracket with blue team versus New Brumblers. We didn't get to see New Brumblers last time because I wasn't available to do some casting for the August 12th tournament, round 2. But here we are with round 3, and we'll figure this all out so this actually goes the way we want it to. But I hope you guys are having a good day today. I'm having a pretty good one myself. There's been a lot of things happening over the last week that have been keeping me on my toes, to say the least. I have been absolutely going from place to place and talking to all sorts of different people about all sorts of different things, and it's been a wonderful time. As we get started on this tournament, though, just another reminder, I cannot see chat. By that, I mean the chat is very much delayed because we're trying to focus on quality over me interacting with chat. I'm going to be focusing very much on casting this tournament today. So I'm going to be focused entirely on that. I will not interact with you guys, but I can still see your chat. So if you guys have anything you want to say to me or anything you want to say about our projects, then please feel free to do so, and I will see it. I just won't reply because it'll be far too late by that point. Anyway, here we are kicking off with blue team and New Brumblers. And we might see some excellent plays because we have shoddy snipers for today's rounds, which is going to present... Obviously, we're here for the plays. Well, I'm here personally to see how many people screw this up. I'm here to see how many people really just take this to the mountain with how much they're missing their shots. And we're already off with the first miss, but... oh my gosh, Bumblebee decides to tell Tobies that you need to aim better next time. Nice little reminder here. Laura with Wes and Bumblebee are representing blue team, and we have the New Brumblers being represented by Tobies and Destroyer. And it looks like Tobies and Destroyer are keeping them pinned down using the shotguns, which is a nice little trick. But they're trying to get them the active camo, but they can't get to it. They're preventing each other from trying to get that active camo. Not a bad play, but it looks like they couldn't stop the team from doing it. So now we got blue team back on top with the active camouflage. And, of course, the cleanup with the double kill. And now we have the lead with blue team. Blue team is out here carrying, as usual, apparently. Because blue team presented themselves really well in round 1. They might have taken a loss in the first round, but the nice thing is that they were still playing better than the other teams that were getting kind of washed out into the lower bracket. So now we're here. Now we're here watching and seeing if we can potentially see a comeback coming from the Rumblers, but I'm unsure. We can't even fight each other right now. We're still lost walking around with active camo. Maybe we'll see somebody running into each other, but it looks like they're literally running in circles around each other, not knowing where the other enemy is. Going over to elbow now, heading over to B, trying to see if they can get some advantage. They're using everything, translocator, all of that. It looks like we're about to get a sideline on New Brumblers. Here comes blue team with the shotgun and sniper trick. Oh, and it looks like they got one. Can they clean it up? And Bumblebee gets the double kill with a sniper. Says, I don't even need you, Wes. Looks like Bumblebee is going to be taking away the MVP for the blue team. And obviously, he deserves it. I mean, look at how slick that sniper skin is. He's really got himself figured out style-wise. Looks like they're going to be pushing over to A from the Rumblers, and Rumblers are trying to see if they can get a sideline on Bumblebee because he has not moved from that spot. And as soon as I say that, he knows that I said something, and he goes right back up, so that's wonderful. They could have gotten the drop on him right there, but they missed their chance. They get a lack of response time on that one. Destroyer over here trying to get a little bit of a nice angle, but can he clean it? Doesn't see him. Oh, he found him. He might have seen him. He saw him just for a brief moment. He thinks he's still up there. That was a nice little trick there from Bumblebee if that was on purpose. Bumblebee over here collecting the active camo. Actually, accidentally popping the repulsor, but now he's got the active camo ready to go. And now we're here back with blue team on top. And it looks like the Rumblers are going to be in a bad spot for a little bit. As long as they cannot control these power items, they're going to have a hard time on this map. This map is already difficult enough as it is whenever you got the sniper because the sidelines are so wide and they're so long down range, but they're not quite long enough that the shots are going to be hard to hit. And the shotgun cleans up on Destroyer. Toby's over here trying to clean up and protect his friend, but he couldn't do it. He got one. He got Lore with West, but Bumblebee again reminding, I'm the best. You should have gone for me. And now we have a little bit of a battle for the middle, it looks like, as active camo from Bumblebee goes over to the translocator, but he's not interested in fighting these guys yet. He's got his buddy with him now, so now they can make a proper push against Tobies and Destroyer. Destroyer and Toby's trying to get their shot, but it looks like Toby's is a little bit lost right there with a scope. Try to hit the no-scope, completely misses that one, but maybe he can pick up this next one and show them that he's still got something to present. He gets more with West and Bumblebee again, but Bumblebee gets flanked from behind by Toby's, meaning that we've just seen the first time Blue Team gets completely wiped off the map. So now we're here watching as we see maybe, perhaps, we might see a comeback. Rumblers has a chance. They're not too far behind. Not far behind at all. But Blue Team has been showing that they don't even need 2 players. This is another one of those teams that really shows that their MVP is strong. Gosh, watching the sniper bounce like that, I can't wait to see somebody hit something with that. That'd be fantastic if we got to see that. They're keeping them pinned there, which is a good trick, especially against Bumblebee here. Bumblebee cannot be allowed to move. They know that Bumblebee is their main threat here. They got a no-scope off, but it's too close. They got too close, and they got taken out by the Bulldog. There's only one left, though, so now they have to see if they want to decide to clean it up or if they want to keep themselves safe. The longer they wait, the more that they have the chance that these guys will regroup, and it looks like they have. Can they back each other up? No, they're going for the no-scopes, which might not be the best choice here, given that they're at a distance that no-scoping might not be nearly as effective as just scoping in and taking care of your enemy nice and easy on the aiming. And it looks like Bumblebee once again reminding that they are making a mistake by stepping up to him, and they are almost 10 kills ahead of Rumblers. Now we got the active camo back up. Roll with Rest trying to take him out, but it looks like they are trying to... And he didn't let it happen! He said that the active camo is his, and his alone. He's gonna pop it. He's gonna try to pop... He didn't try to pop the active camo. He's trying to hold on to it, and he held on too long, getting taken out by Bumblebee. Bumblebee again reminding us that this is the one to watch. This is the guy that you want to see absolutely dominating these maps. Destroyer and Toby's looks like they're trying to get their bearings now. They have a little bit of a chance still. They're only 10 kills behind, which sounds like a lot, but with the time on the clock here, they have a chance to recover, but it doesn't look like Blue Team is interested in letting them recover. It looks like they're more interested in solidifying this victory. And with a score going up to 25, there's not a lot of room left for them to recover here. Oh, that was just unfortunate. That was just unfortunate. Straight unfortunate. Toby's knows where they're at now, trying to take advantage of the sightline, but it doesn't look like it's working out as West takes cover and Bumblebee waits for his opportunity in active camouflage, which could be an easy kill if they can't see the squiggles. His active camo drops almost just in time, but they couldn't get the shot off. He goes to peek. Goes for the no-scope, once again missing the no-scope. Toby's captures Warworth West off guard and takes him out, but now we've still got Bumblebee to worry about. Bumblebee is rotating, making sure that they have no idea where to find this guy. They still think he's up in the tower. Perfect move, completely catching them off guard. Bumblebee is out here absolutely tearing things up. West is over here in a fight, a little bit of a scramble, but his teammates here to back him up. Bumblebee completely wiping out Toby's. And now we're back with Bumblebee still taking up with 20 kills. About to be 21. It looks like 21 kills. About to be 22. 22 kills on the board for Bumblebee alone. Lord West is a nice little backup here because even though he's not getting as many kills, you have to remember this is a duo game. You cannot win these games by yourself in most circumstances. And Lord West is out here probably giving callouts, probably giving all sorts of distractions, giving all sorts of pings. We have no idea just how difficult this is for them to pull off, because it could be that Bumblebee is just their all-star and Wes is just the perfect backup player, and they still get it despite the killing frenzy, and Wes reminds us that he's the team player and brings it home for Blue Team. So now we have Blue Team taking the dub, and it appears that New Brumblers have been taken out of the game. Unfortunate. Blue Team will move on to fight Gray Team now, and we'll see if they're the next game up, but probably not today. We still have one more round after this, gentlemen. We still have round 4 to get into, and round 4 is going to be dedicated to this final match, and round 4 will be taking place on August 16th, so do not miss out on that. It will be happening at the usual time, 9 p.m., but we still have a few more matches to get through today, so we will hang out and see who pops up here next. Let's see if we're getting any conversation here in the chat. Let's talk to Bumblebee for a little bit. Gentlemen, you killed it.
I'll hop out of here. Good stuff, Bumblebee. I appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Your team play was fantastic.
Thank you. I really thought I was gonna do terrible. I'm being honest. I haven't played a game of Halo since like yesterday, and it was last morning, and then I stopped playing since. So I thought it was gonna be way off.
You know, you completely killed it. I'm being serious about your team play because, like, yes, it was very one-sided on who was getting the kills. But Wes, your ability to keep them distracted, keep them off their toes, that was perfect. That was exactly what
That was
needed.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he did good. I dropped shields and he went in for the kill. So
Exactly. It was
Good team
perfect
play.
plays. Just want to give you some congratulations. I'm going to hang out in here. You guys can head on back to the main VC.
You're ready.
alrighty, see ya.
Oh, hello,
Oh.
Phoenix.
Well, hello. Excuse me.
Jeez. All right. Next up, looks like we got Destroyer pulling in, and Destroyer is, of course, representing. Who is he representing? I actually don't see his username on this list. Is it a different list?
I guess we're back.
Welcome back. I guess you're ready to cook again.
I brought
Looks
the
like you're-
stone, Bumblebee brought the pot.
Looks like that's hilarious.
Well, hello again.
Looks like it looks like to me you guys are going to be blue team versus gray team. So
Uh-oh.
this is a canon question that people have been asking for a long time, actually.
I feel like blue team
Mm.
takes top.
Oh no, they definitely clear. It's just it'd be close at least.
Eh.
We'll just have to
So,
see.
I mean, we're gonna
Oh,
see
yeah,
today. My money's on blue team.
Alright. My money's on blue team. All right, you guys
That's what I'm
ready?
saying.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You're warm. Let's do it.
Let's run it.
Steaming hot.
All right, we're gonna be muting up the Discord now, and we're gonna get locked back in. We have blue team versus gray team. Isn't that perfect? Bumblebee and Lore with West sticking with us for another round, and we're gonna see them go against gray team, played by Spartan 107 and Death Trap. I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I've seen good stuff from both of these teams now, and I think that this is probably going to end up being a rather close match. I'm going to predict that right here and now. You can tell someone's really serious about sniping when they're using that skin. I'm just saying. All right, here we are in the game. Now we're alive. I was about to like, oh, come on, guys, wake up. Let's do this. Let's get into the game. We have Spartan pushing up to the right with Death Trap and pushing up to the middle. They're sticking together, though. Thank God they're sticking together. Bumblebee, Lord West going for the active camo. West is off on his own, though. Getting flanked, it looks like. But it doesn't matter. Death Trap got hit by West, completely catching him off guard. And Bumblebee is over here trying to clean up once again, because this is their strategy, guys. They're going for the cleanup. Bumblebee goes over here, takes him out. Death Trap is still searching the middle, thinking that there are still guys waiting there for him, and there's about to be both of the teammates from blue team. But it looks like, I think West just shot Bumblebee in the back of the head. But we're not going to worry about that, because Bumblebee is out here pushing Spartan, trying to get the kill, but unfortunately the shotgun cleans him up. This is already a close match. We already got 2-2, and Death Trap gets taken out by Bumblebee. Bumblebee is claiming here that he has not played Halo in a very long time, but he secures the active camouflage, and makes me think that maybe he's a little bit more prepared than others may assume. West cleans up with Bumblebee, meaning that Death Trap is on his own. Death Trap is trying to push two guys at the same time. Not entirely always the best play, unless you can get twisted with it. And it doesn't matter because his teammate's already getting shot at, so now he's just stuck behind that board, and Bumblebee knows where he is. West knows where he is. They're both flanking up behind, and Death Trap goes down. Spartan on his own, unable to help his teammate, but goes up into the top tower. Hopefully he can hold some sort of an angle or use this to his advantage, especially as his teammate comes back in mud. Trying to get a little bit more control over this map, because now Bumblebee is here with active camouflage, and if he can get the drop on these guys, then it's game over. But the active camo drops. Is this the fluke? It's not the fluke! Oh, but he gets shot in the back of the head by Spartan, gets taken out immediately, and West knows where he's at, but he misses that slide, but it doesn't matter. Spartan missed the shot, and now he's pushing. West needs his backup, and Bumblebee is here to respond. He sees a little bit of a twitch, and he hits the thing right in front of him. He hits the shields, and he hits Death Trap, taking him out. Spartan is out here knowing exactly where these guys are at, knows where blue team's moving to. He's trying to take advantage of the fact that they might not know where he is. And does he do it? He misses. He takes one hit. He got West, but now Bumblebee has no shields. But I don't think that Bumblebee is really worried about that. He's still peeking. He's still seeing if he can take out both of these guys with his sniper. This guy has a lot of dedication and confidence, and blue team gets wiped. Now West is on his own. We have 7-5. This is a much closer match. West gets the drop on Death Trap, completely taking him out. Spartan is now moving up towards the middle with the active camouflage. This is the first time we've seen someone manage to actually get blue team's power items that they usually get off the rip, and it looks like it was used to their advantage because now they are catching up with 8-7. Gray team managed to double kill on Bumblebee and Wes. Blue team has some catching up to do now because now that they're starting to fall behind, they're starting to lose that momentum. But maybe, just maybe, we can see some movement here. And we get pinned down, but they got two angles taking out Bumblebee perfectly with that surprise. Spartan over here moving over towards B while Death Trap is hanging out in the tower. They know where they're at now, though. They know where to move and to get around these guys, but now Spartan with the active camo sneaking around behind what looks like Wes and Bumblebee. Spartan knows where they're at. He's even pinging. He's informing his teammate where these guys are at. Bumblebee is out here fighting. Takes out Spartan. Now we got Death Trap still moving up behind, but Wes is here to respond. And Wes takes out Death Trap with ease, leaving us with 10-8. This is a much closer match than usual, but we're all for it. Now the tensions are high. Palms are sweaty. Looks like there's a sniper battle happening here, but Spartan and Death Trap are not prepared for a sniper battle against Bumblebee, and Lore with West cleans up, leaving Gray Team all out of the game. Respawns are coming back in now. Spartan and Death Trap already watching with their snipers, trying to see if there's anything that they can do to get the drop on these guys before they turn this corner. And they do! Lore with West goes down with a perfect shot from Spartan, but Bumblebee is there as well to say, "You killed my friend!" He's got to strategize because he knows that these two guys are going to start pushing him, so he has to use this to his advantage. He knows where they're coming from, though, and he repulses! Spartan goes off the edge, perfect, with Lore with West getting the credit for the kill. Must have shot him on the way down, and now he knows that there's one guy left up there, and he knows he's got to clean it up for his buddy Bumblebee, but he falls down into mud, leaving Bumblebee the opportunity to revenge himself. Gray team over here not exactly knowing how to deal with blue team spawning in right next to him. West takes cover, letting Bumblebee cook on his behalf so that he can get his shields back. Perfect move, but he gets shoddy sniped, and West cleans up with the shoddy. This match is looking a little bit more distant now. They're starting to lose the momentum. Gray team might be starting to slip a little bit, and Bumblebee informs us that, in his opinion, yes, they are. Death Trap turning the corner, despite the fact he just watched his teammate die right there in that doorway. He's still pushing it, seeing if he can get a little bit of a drop on these guys, assuming that they just completely lost track of him, and it looks like they did, and Bumblebee takes out Spartan. Death Trap lost his teammate, now starting to pay the price as his teammate is dying off in the distance, with Bumblebee now stalking the map in active camouflage and West backing him up. They're starting to take over the middle, though. And now they're up in the tower. Maybe they can get a sideline, but with active camo, it's unlikely. Bumblebee dropping a shot from the distance, and now Spartan watching this corner, hoping that there's some sign of life that he can see before Bumblebee whips out another sniper shot from active camo. They don't know that he's up there. He's hiding perfectly. Death Trap moving over towards the active camo spawn, trying to get a little bit closer to his teammate so he can back him up in case something goes wrong. Bumblebee's active camo should be going down any second now, and he knows he's right here, and he gets the kill with the stalking around the corner, completely scared the hell out of Spartan. And Death Trap now knows that Bumblebee is there, and he gets the drop on Bumblebee. Lore with West isn't paying any attention. Death Trap goes, and Bumblebee gets the sniper on the headshot. That's insane. Perfect kill trade. Now Lore with West cleaning up Spartan. We have 4 kills left until blue team solidifies themselves as the dominators of tonight's games, winning 2 games in a row potentially. Death Trap and Spartan do have a chance to come back with Gray Team, though. They have an opportunity to really turn this around. They have the time, but they're freaking each other out and shooting at each other. Their nerves are a little high now, it looks like. It looks like Blue Team is getting in their head with the amount of plays that they've been getting on them, especially Bumblebee here. These kills are much closer now. Last game we saw Bumblebee and Lore with West with a massive difference, but it looks like now these guys are playing more in tandem and getting kills together as opposed to just backing up Bumblebee and hoping he gets the headshot, which right here, of course, we want him to. Lore with West right here with Death Trap and kills him. 2 kills to go. Only got to take out these guys one more time and it's all game over, but maybe we can see these guys clutch up and start to really turn this around. There's always that possibility. Always leave that room to see if they can turn it around. It looks like they're trying to get the drop on them immediately off of the elbow. Northwest flanking around, but Bumblebee with a perfect headshot. Here comes West right behind Spartan. There's nothing he can do about it. There's a guy watching with a sniper. There's a guy with a shotgun. West cleans it up with a repulsor and goes for the teabag. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, with the win on that one. That's brutal. Let's tune back in with our friends and give them some praise for that one. Guys.
It's okay.
Guys.
What's up? What's up?
That was good.
That's
Now,
so
I
brutal.
I
That's
have
brutal.
to say, oh my goodness, the disrespect for the last kill.
Oh, and then the fact they turned around to look at me.
I think
That
Look
was
at me when I
brutal.
push you.
it's funny. Me and him both got the repulsor kill on that.
It's
Man,
just
it was
amazing.
awesome.
It was an incredible
a-
game.
That was a very
It
good
was-
game. Wes, you did great, man.
I
It was
appreciate
close. It was close in the
Yeah.
first half.
Yeah, I was talking to Bumblebee. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm terrible with snipers, but we had a good comp going. You know, I was knocking shields. He was going in for the kill, or at the very least, I can come in with the shotgun and do a little bit of damage. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well done. Very well done. For real. You guys were incredibly entertaining to watch.
very
Oh,
good.
thank you.
And with that, you cleared out 2 teams now. New Brumblers and Grey Team are both dead because of you. How do you feel?
We did blue team proud.
Yeah.
I mean, you were really ballsy picking that as your team name. It really does set a standard as soon as you get in.
Yeah, you gotta
Definitely.
live up to the name.
Definitely.
I don't know if you guys have any games left tonight. I don't know if you're going to be fighting whoever takes on the victory from CMYK and Booparoo.
I gotta
Mm.
play in Booparoo.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do then.
So I mean, depending who wins, I'm probably not gonna have to be your teammate anymore. You gotta watch out. I'm coming after you.
Right.
Well, you know what? We did great, and it was short lived. But if that is the
Yeah.
case, I appreciate it. You did great,
Of
man.
course.
Thank you.
Thank you. You did great also.
Yeah, I'm sure that you guys will be arranged if you head back into the main VC. They'll figure out if you're up next or
Yeah.
not. So, still appreciate you
Alright.
guys and thank you for giving us a great time tonight.
Of course.
Yes, of course. Thanks for having us.
I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I'm getting messages now. Hold up. Let's see about this. That. All right. Well, we still have more games to go today, regardless. So we've got. Let's take a look at the lineup here. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Because we have the remaining teams. Because that would mean that Grey Team and New Brumblers are gone. They are gone. We're never seeing those guys again. They've already left all the VCs. It's over. It's never been more over than it is right now. So what we have next, we have CMYK and Booparoo. I'm honestly leaning towards CMYK. CMYK was a fantastic team. Also love that name, CMYK. I've already mentioned how much I love that name. And the winners bracket, it makes me chuckle because of course it does. But we have Diddy's Two Fingers and ODST, Old Dude Still Trying, in the winners bracket. But it looks like that'll be saved for a little bit later in the night. So we're probably going to see CMYK and Booparoo next, and then whoever takes on the win from that match will go up against Blue Team, and then we'll have the winner of the losers bracket. So we might be seeing some pretty interesting stuff tonight because we're going to start seeing the best of the best getting into these final matches. It looks like they might be repopulating. Maybe they're giving an opportunity for them to come back once again. Okay, we have Takashi, Aramage, and Jubilanthem. I recognize those gamer tags. Recognize them very much. Let me confirm my suspicions. Let me confirm my suspicions real quick, because if it's the case... Yep, CMYK, they're back. Jubilanthem was a demon last time. In round 1, Jubilanthem was clearing house. I can only assume that what happened. Let me take a look at the charts real quick. Okay, they actually don't have the previous winners. I'm going to assume ODST dudes and CMYK, when they had that match, ODST put them down. ODST is made up of some very experienced players, so it wouldn't be a surprise to me. But it looks like we're going to be having CMYK versus Booparoo here. We have Bumblebee here, and Booparoo is being played by Bumblebee and another user named UK Walmart, which is just very funny. It doesn't look like Walmart is here, which is a little bit of a problem, or I guess we're trying to solve that right now, hence why we're interested in all this. But we'll get it all figured out soon so we can get this game off the ground. It looks like Phoenix is standing in for UK Walmart's absence. That's what I'm getting here with him no longer being in the observer category. So maybe I'll be able to see Phoenix get his ass handed to him again. I'm here. I want to watch Phoenix lose. I don't know what it is. There's something about it. I gotta see. I hate to see the guy win, I guess. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Phoenix going up against... Oh my gosh, that's insane. Oh, that's insane. Oh, what is he doing? Why would he do that to himself? Okay, yep, it's gonna be PhoenixAffliction and Bumblebee versus Jubilanthem and Takashi. This is CMYK versus Booparoo. Unless something might have gone wrong. We have an interesting thing going on in the VCs right now. Players are in places that I wasn't expecting them to be, so we might be seeing a reset here, but we're not. Okay, we're on with PhoenixAffliction and Bumblebee. PhoenixAffliction is not communicating with Bumblebee, so I'm not entirely sure where they're going to get their communication from, but I guess we're going to have to just live with it. Phoenix, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was excited. Oh, well. I wanted to see Phoenix get absolutely molly-whopped, but here we are. Okay, we got it all fixed up. Looks like the new lineup is Deathtrap, Bumblebee, Jubilanthem, and Takashi. Deathtrap was formerly playing for Gray Team, but now it appears that he's teamed up with Blue Team's Bumblebee. So now Blue Team and Gray Team are coming together to take on CMYK, and you know, it might be necessary. It might be necessary because these guys, Jubilanthem especially, he's a player to watch out for. And honestly, Jubilanthem versus Bumblebee, this is exactly what I paid to see, and I didn't pay a damn thing. That's a really nice looking sniper skin. Jeez, that's beautiful. All right, here we go. We have Bumblebee and Deathtrap on the far side. Jubilanthem and Takashi on A. Pushing through middle. They're already fighting each other in the clash in the center. And they're already popping off shots like crazy. No, he does not get the no-scope. Jubilanthem now trying to see if he can clean up for his friend, but it looks like he's only getting those body shots. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hits the shield, and he gets the no-scope, but he's got one more guy to take care of. And he's running for his life. Bumblebee knows that he's going against some players that are really competent this time around. Both of them nearly down, but Takashi is over here, and he unfortunately does not pursue Bumblebee, meaning the kill is still up in the air. But he's got the active camo. He's trying to go for the back, but he doesn't get it. He gets a no-scope, and he almost tries to get that no-scope from up close, but it does not happen. We are here 2-3, and it looks like Booparoo actually has a pretty good shot right off the bat here with a strong start, but it could always be the case that CMYK makes this strong comeback, because we saw CMYK's performance in round 1, and they were absolutely destroying their opponents. B and Deathtrap are holding the top now. They're trying to use the map control to their advantage. Does very well, I think. I don't know what the translocator was going to be for. It looks like he's trying to get the jump on Deathtrap here, and it works. It works in their favor. Deathtrap gets completely caught off guard by Jubilanthum from behind. And now Bumblebee is here by himself over on the elbow, along with Deathtrap now spawning on A. And now we have Jubilanthum and Takashi watching the middle, knowing they're coming through there. They got that map knowledge, that spawn knowledge. They have exactly what they need to take this back. Almost hits the headshot, but he gets taken out just barely before he took out his buddy there. Takashi goes down. Deathtrap takes him out with a shotgun. Jubilanthum now watching the middle. Oh, he goes high, but his buddy is going low, so he's trying to get the flank on him. Both of them are right in front of him, but he gets the no-scope on Bumblebee. Deathtrap pushing up, and Jubilanthum doesn't care and gets the double kill. Absolutely beautiful gameplay from Jubilanthum, as expected. Bumblebee and Deathtrap now holding back a little bit, knowing exactly who they're dealing with. They got introduced to, and Jubilanthum takes out Deathtrap with a headshot from nowhere from the tower. And Bumblebee reminds Jubilanthum that you're going against somebody special too. Takes out Jubilanthum in the tower. Now he's getting held down by Takashi while Jubilanthum moves in from behind. Now it looks like Deathtrap's picking up the active camo. He gets it. They couldn't stop him from doing it. Takashi's holding the middle while Jubilanthum is trying to also meet up with his buddy now in the middle. But he gets dropped on by the shotgun. There's a guy in the active camo right there by the A door. He's trying to get the flank on him, but he's not letting it happen. He's keeping mobile. He's trying to make sure that this camo cannot catch up to him. He knows that it's on the field. He knows that it's mobile. He's trying to stay out of its sight. Deathtrap here getting taken out by Takashi. But Bumblebee cleans it up, and the active camo is right here, and Bumblebee doesn't care. He just does it by himself. This game is going to get a lot closer, it looks like, because we got 7-8 now. It's gone back and forth 2 or 3 times now. Takashi and Jubilanthum now going up towards the tower. They're trying to get in the sidelines on their opponents because they've been moving around the map super quickly. They got the active camo, just went down. Deathtrap trying to get in the game, but it couldn't happen. Takashi takes him out with a shotgun. Bumblebee now up top. Jubilanthum and Takashi now flanking Bumblebee. Bumblebee running for his life, trying to get support from his teammate now that he's spawned in. He's got a sniper ready to go. Does he get the shot, though? That's a no. Bumblebee and Deathtrap now have an opportunity to push, and they're taking it. Bumblebee is using some fancy jump tricks, trying to get behind his opponents, and it's working in their favor, because now they've taken up the trap, but Bumblebee is moving up to the tower. Jubilanthum doesn't know whether he's there, and he gets shot from behind. Taken out. Gotta be listening up. You gotta get those ears on. Bumblebee watching the spawns, making sure that they don't have a chance. Not a chance in hell. Takashi over here taking on Deathtrap, takes him out. We're now 10-10. We have 15 kills to go from one of these players, one of these teams, to really take us there. Again, CMYK versus Booparoo, with Booparoo taking players from both blue and gray team to fill in the gaps here. So now it's 10-12. Booparoo taking an unexpected, to be honest, unexpected lead against CMYK. CMYK's performance in round 1 was utterly astonishing, and I was really expecting that we were going to start seeing some much different circumstances here.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Now we got Takashi running by himself. Jubilanthum spawning right behind him. Now we got Bumblebee and Deathtrap moving together, so we're almost reset entirely here, but it looks like Takashi's not paying attention, not listening out, and Jubilanthum's trying to make them pay, chasing down both Bumblebee and Deathtrap, trying to stop him from using the active camo. He doesn't manage to stop them, and they pop it. Looks like Bumblebee is trying to get the kill on Jubilanthum, pulls it off successfully. 12-15 now. Takashi moving by himself, waiting to see if he can find that active camo. He sees the sniper glint. Doesn't get the kill, but he did see the glint, so he got a little bit of an idea of where his opponents are at. Bumblebee and Deathtrap both take the tower. Bumblebee moving down to mud while Takashi and Jubilanthem are trying to keep up together. Takashi going right up using that repulsor. Jubilanthem moving slowly, trying to get in the sideline, and it looks like Bumblebee takes out Takashi with an easy snipe. Jubilanthem sees Bumblebee and pays the price for it, and Bumblebee goes down. Deathtrap now watching because he's in active camo. He can take advantage of that situation. Waits for a good, solid shot. Hits the shield. Jubilanthem's not interested in going down just yet. Takashi peeking out, trying to keep them pinned, because if they get too close, then it's all over for them. Jubilanthem pushing up on the tower, but he's got no shields now against the guy with a shotgun, and it does not go well for them. Jubilanthem and Takashi go down. Bumblebee and Deathtrap, 13 and 18. Booparoo taking this lead against CMYK. A strong lead now. Started off slow, but it's slowly getting there. 5-kill lead against CMYK. Now we got a nice little skirmish here happening in front of A. Bumblebee goes down thanks to Takashi taking on the opponents from outside in the courtyard. Deathtrap hanging out all the way in the tower, though. Not interested in pushing that whatsoever without his buddy. Bumblebee now hiding, waiting for them to make some form of mistake, waiting for them to get in range. And now they're about to start off their skirmish here in the middle. Bumblebee moves away, does not want to get involved with that, but Deathtrap pushes, and he pays the price for the push. Bumblebee flanking around, though, trying to use the environment to his advantage. The distraction from Deathtrap, but it isn't enough, and Jubilanthem goes down, or Jubilanthem takes out Bumblebee, leaving them with an opportunity to catch up. Now they're only 2 kills away. We were 5-kill divided earlier, but now we're only 2 kills away from being completely caught up. 1 kill away. And these guys are not even popping their shields anymore. These guys are starting to slip a little bit. But Bumblebee takes out Jubilanthem, getting that 2-kill spread back. Takashi's trying to push on their teammates, or at least get an opportunity to figure out where these guys are going. Bumblebee and Deathtrap flanking up on A together. Jubilanthem and Takashi have reunited now in A. And now there's a nice little tight skirmish happening in A. And it was too much for CMYK. Bumblebee and Deathtrap both walking away unscathed while taking out Jubilanthem and Takashi. Now they're watching active camo, making sure that the power is on their side, making sure they get all the equipment that they can possibly get, because the equipment on this map is essential to victory. Jubilanthem and Takashi moving right below. They somehow didn't notice or hear, and Bumblebee did, though. So Bumblebee's moving up behind his opponents, takes out one, can't see him, and wait for it, takes out the other. Jubilanthem goes down. 2 kills to go, and Booparoo will put away CMYK for good. Which will get a little bit complicated since Bumblebee plays for Blue Team, and Blue Team also moved forward. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to fill in that gap, because it'll be Booparoo versus Blue Team if this works out. There's still time and still an opportunity to bring this back, though. There's still 4-kill gap. There is time to reverse this. 3-kill gap, 2-kill gap, 21-23. Jubilanthem is trying to lock in. He's trying to bring this back, but Bumblebee is making this almost impossible for him. Bumblebee has not stopped putting up a fight. He's trying to get Deathtrap to follow him. Going up through the tower, watching carefully. They know that they just need to put him away, and they want to get this over with quickly. 1 and below, 1 on top, making sure that they have guns aimed down these sidelines, because these sidelines are how you can pull a win in this game. Jubilanthem and Takashi are now just holding back on A. They both don't want to go down. If they both go down, the game is over. But Bumblebee and Deathtrap also don't want to lose their security, so now we're just here with a time clock issue. If they hold on for too long, CMYK is screwed. CMYK trying to take out Deathtrap while he was trying to be sneaky. They saw the glint. They also took out Bumblebee's shields. They're very much interested in trying to get that catch-up. And it looks like Jubilanthem might be flanking from the side. Is that Jubilanthem? It's not. He's moving from the middle. Takashi is the one hiding in the middle. He's getting pushed. He gets taken out. Bumblebee and Deathtrap now waiting by the active camouflage. Jubilanthem is making a push by himself, though. It could end up with a game loss if he gets spotted. He's not interested in that, though. He's trying to make sure that they are distracted while he goes for the active camouflage. The only problem is he's got a teammate to worry about. Takashi has his shields down. Jubilanthem takes out Deathtrap, but Bumblebee is trying to put this away. He knows that one more shot from that shotgun and it's all over. Takashi with the save takes out Bumblebee, and now we have Deathtrap. They know the spawns. They know that they're over here somewhere. He saw the glint right there on the side, but he's not paying. Oh, yes, he is. Does he get this one? No, he doesn't. And just barely, Takashi moves a little too slow, and Death Trap takes the win for Booparoo. CMYK goes down, Booparoo moves forward. In the losers bracket now, what we've got is we got Booparoo against Blue Team, and in the winners bracket, we've got Diddy's Two Fingers and ODST Old Dudes Still Trying. Let's see what we're seeing in the chat here right now.
GG's in the chat, everybody. For
Good
Takashi.
plays. Good plays.
This is
Bro, I felt
Takashi
like
Aramake. Follow him on YouTube and Discord and Twitter. Not Twitter, TikTok, right?
Twitch, yeah, TikTok, Twitch, whatever. Yep.
There we go.
And I'm
All right.
also on
Sometimes I actually hit
YouTube,
my shots,
Twitch,
just not tonight.
and,
You're also on YouTube.
YouTube,
Is it
Twitch, and TikTok.
is it Jubilanthem?
Jubilant Ham.
Jubilant Ham, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us, man.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic play, you guys. You were going up against some serious challenge with someone like Bumblebee on the enemy team, so you guys put up a
Yeah.
hell of a game. You almost brought it back, too. You got it close.
I just
It was
like
fun.
I'm mad at myself for whiffing as many shots as I did.
There's always those games,
Usually-
you know. That...
It's usually me.
But,
That
you
shit
know, you
happens.
guys still played phenomenally, so I hope we get to see you again in the future.
Heck yeah,
Alright,
dude.
yeah.
Thank you
thanks.
guys so much.
Yeah, thank
GG.
you, man. Thank you for your time. And now we're back. We're back hanging out together. You and I, you know? So we're going to see what happens here, you know? We're going to see what happens here with these next few games, because I don't know the entire plan. Phoenix knows about everything, basically, about how this is going to go down. I know very little about how this plan will shape up. It's been a time. Also, just so you guys know, after we're done with this stream today, I'm going to immediately end this stream, but I'm going to kick off the next Wildlands stream immediately afterwards. So, any conversation that you guys would like to have, anything you want to do to catch up and have a good time together, it'll be happening then. But for now, we're focused very much on Phoenix's 2v2 tournament today. And we'll be back on August 16th for the final round of this tournament, where the winners are going to be getting themselves some nice Halo Combat Evolved exact replica medkits. So it's going to be a great time. Just kind of filling in here because we're waiting for the next game to get all caught up. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited to see what this next match brings us. I know that I'm gonna be looking forward to the match that we get next when we see ODST go up against we'll call them Two Fingers. Based on what I'm seeing here in the VC, we actually do have ODST here today. Let me actually take a look at the lineup here for the other team that we're talking about. I'm not entirely sure that Two Fingers are here today. So with that being the case, we might not see the winner's bracket match. I'm going to assume that we won't, because the way that these matches are set up, the way that we have them arranged, it looks like we have semifinals happening right now, and then we have the fourth round happening on Saturday at 9 p.m. EST, August 16th, for our final rounds from the loser bracket finals and the winner's bracket finals. So we actually, given the fact that we are here seeing these teams now starting to carve through each other, we might be actually at the end. This might be it, because Booparoo just took CMYK, leaving them against Blue Team. So Booparoo and Blue Team will be going up against each other next time, and when they do, that would be the winner of the loser's bracket, leaving us with the winner's bracket, which would be ODST versus Two Fingers, and that might end up being for the finals on the 16th. D-Man Walkin'. Who's he playing for? Let me take a quick look at that. D-Man Walkin' playing with Team Saber, it looks like, but Team Saber got taken out all the way back in like round 2, I think. Well, it might be another loser's bracket match. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait, maybe this is the case? Nope, Chaos won against Team Saber, knocking them out, so I'm not entirely sure what D-Man Walking is doing here. I've not been informed on what these teams are doing or who these people are playing with. We've had multiple swap-ins. Multiple players have been able to play for multiple different teams. Bumblebee, for example, is playing for both Blue Team and Booparoo. So, oh, here, someone just joined. Maybe I can ask him directly. Hi, who are you playing for?
Play for Boot. Actually, I'm kind of playing for everyone at this point.
So, like, what team are you, though?
I am Team Booparoo. I'm the team I'm facing.
Okay, because I was confused because I'm like, wait, what? But I thought Team Saber... But
so, like, because like I was on Blue Team, and then when we won that game, I figured why not go again, and then that happened, and then my game came up.
So this is Booparoo and Blue Team.
Yes, I think
Be gentle. All right, Booparoo and Blue Team. I think I know exactly how this is going to go. Hence why I say be gentle. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Booparoo victory. I've seen D-Man Walking playing. D-Man is pretty darn good, and we've already seen Bumblebee take home 3 wins tonight so far, and this is his 4th game, and he's not slowing down. So I think we're going to be seeing a 4th win for Bumblebee today. And here we go, kicking off with Booparoo versus Blue Team. Death Trap, Lore with West playing Blue Team. Bumblebee, D-Man Walking playing Booparoo. Bumblebee got prevented from opening up the way that he usually does, though. Deathtrap and Northwest know who exactly they're playing against because they both played alongside Bumblebee today, actually. Both of these guys are going against the teammate that they had earlier. This is brutally sad to watch. Already opening up with 2-1. So now Bumblebee and D-Man Walking are going against Deathtrap and Northwest, who are trying to move together because they know that Bumblebee, as soon as he's given devices like the active camouflage, the game might as well have been wrapped right then and there. And he reminds them exactly of that by taking out Deathtrap with a sniper to the body. Tries to clean up with Wes, but Wes runs for his life, taking the shotgun down below, trying to stay out of sight. But D-Man Walking found him. D-Man Walking takes him out, but Deathtrap takes it out from beside. And now Bumblebee trying to use the oh man, but he knows exactly where he went, but he lost track of him. Bumblebee watching, trying to see where he could have gone, but he lost track. Doesn't matter, though, because he sees his friend, and his buddy goes down. Northwest goes down. Bumblebee now trying to get a defense play against this guy who's trying to... Oh, man, an active camo place! That was brutal! That wasn't necessary at all! He could have just killed him, but he didn't let it happen. Now they're pushing through the middle, and they get the jump on Bumblebee, reminding him, hey, don't get too cocky here, because you could get your ass handed to you at any second. But D-Man Walking doesn't care and gets a double kill on Lore with West and Deathtrap. Bumblebee now moving up to the top, and we have Deathtrap and Lore with West now spawning over by the tower. Not paying attention down center, though. That could be ending up in a headshot to the side if you're not paying attention. Lore with West and Deathtrap now moving through the center. Lore with West pushing down towards the center behind Deathtrap, but now moving over towards to the sandbags. Bumblebee has movement behind him, but he's not seeing it. D-Man doesn't care. Got Bumblebee's back just fine. They know that there's movement, and Deathtrap goes down. Blue team goes down, and Booparoo takes a strong 6-kill lead. They're watching the camo. They know they're going to need that because the power items on this map, the quantum I forgot what actually that's called. It's like quantum translocator is one of the most important gadgets here, but most importantly, the active camouflage. Active camouflage is going to be the way that you take home a lot of kills in this match. Lore with West and Deathtrap keeping them on the move, trying to get D-Man away from where they're playing at, because if they get too close, they get the kill trade, and things start getting all screwed up. Bumblebee over here moving through the middle. Lorith West now moving down to the bottom mid as well, and Lorith West managed to pick up the active camouflage. He has control over this map as of right now. Death Trap and Lorith West moving together. Now, if they get spotted, they'll think that it's only one person when actually there's a second person lurking right around the corner. D-Man walking, getting into a strong fight. Lorith West and Death Trap pushing. Takes out Death Trap. West is using the advantage of the active camouflage, but now Bumblebee can see him, and Bumblebee gets taken down, and D-Man cleans up with a headshot from behind, leaving us with a 6-kill lead against blue team. We got spawns over at A, moving over to the elbow now. They're trying to take out Bumblebee and D-Man without them getting too much ground, because now they got them pinned there at elbow. With only shotguns and snipers, without the ability of grenades, without the ability to use other weapons, this is a strong position to be in. This combination of long range and short range, but it's being taken advantage of by Booparoo, which cleans up, and now they have a 7-kill lead with 14-7, leaving them with only 6 kills left. Apologies, actually. 11 kills left, and they'll take this win. They're moving up behind him, though, but Bumblebee keeps D-Man alive, getting a headshot on Death Trap. There's another one, though. There's always two, and gets a second headshot on Lorith West. Perfect counter snipe, protecting D-Man and keeping their lead strong. 9 kills left, and this game is wrapped up and over with. Looking for that little head, and almost gets him. Perfect body shot on Lorith West. Gets shotgunned by D-Man. Walking strategy here. Moving up behind Booparoo. Catching them off guard. Bumblebee goes down. But D-Man walking is paying attention. He's going to try to catch him off guard here. He goes down below. He's getting chased. He's got no shields left to fight this fight. Doesn't matter. He pushes anyway, knowing that his time was up. Takes advantage of the shotgun melee trick. Double kill for D-Man walking, taking them closer and closer to victory with 6 kills left on the board for them to take this one home. Now we got movement over by A once again. They know they're over there. They know their spawns. D-Man calling out for Bumblebee. Perfect play from him, allowing him to know exactly where they're at over by the scoreboard. Northwest and Death Trap push on D-Man, but D-Man takes out Death Trap. He doesn't care about being outnumbered. Almost takes it, but he gets taken out. But now Bumblebee cleans up, and Northwest goes down. Bumblebee's waiting for that active camouflage. The moment that it's him is the moment that this game ends. But he's getting flanked now. Death Trap trying to prevent him from getting that thing. He knows that as soon as Bumblebee gets it, it is over. And he gives him just enough time to take it home. Popping it, and now we're in active camouflage. Death Trap goes down lower with Wes, not knowing that Bumblebee is now stalking his every move, waiting for him to make just the wrong motion. Gets hit from behind by a sniper, and the shotgun cleans him up. Bumblebee still in active camouflage, 2 kills away. And Booparoo takes the win against Blue Team. This is tragic, folks. This is tragic. Watching this guy basically fundamentally, systematically take out both of the teammates that he's had tonight by playing for Booparoo instead of Blue Team. Taking out Death Trap, who we played with earlier, and Lorith West that he played with earlier on Blue Team. Almost got that guy. And missing some shots here. And with the pain, the waiting, a steak-tacular for Booparoo, taking the win home. That closes out our losers bracket. Booparoo takes it.
Kills, 4 assists, 3 assists, 5 deaths, 4 deaths. You guys were totally in sync. Were you having good comms?
Yeah, we had some great
yeah.
comms. Yeah.
Saw that in the
He was
gameplay.
killing it with that bulldog, though. Like, there was times where, like, he's got this, and he got it, you know?
There was a couple on both of you guys' sides where you're a whiffing. And you're like, one guy didn't have shields, but he ended up getting away. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that. It's very surprising. It's good gameplay.
Yeah.
We try to make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he appears, he leaves.
It was interesting.
It's Bumblebee week.
So Bumblebee, how did that feel taking out both of your teammates from tonight?
You know, I mean, I want to be like that guy that says, you know,
They got what they fucking deserve.
Listen, I'm just here to have fun, have a good time. Yeah, it's really competitive here and there, and you know, there was times where, you know, I would say like, oh, this is some BS or something like that. But you know, it's just here to have a good time. You know, no matter if we win prizes or not.
Do you think your friendships will survive this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
If not, oh well, they can cry.
Oh man, well, good plays tonight, man. I love seeing you play. You already know that. I said that earlier, so you already know that I love watching you play. Every time I see you on the lineup, I'm like, we know who's taking it today.
I know.
So
yeah, that game like beforehand was really close. I thought that was gonna get me knocked out there, but
Nope. Completely kept himself in the game, and now you're all here, and now you got it through the losers bracket. That's the end of that one for you.
Really?
Yeah, Booparoo goes up against blue team, and that's that. There's no other. You got to the end of losers bracket.
Oh, nice. Well, I
So
mean,
congrats.
yeah. Thank you. I could have done it, without the substitutions I did and what I got.
You did a good job. I'm gonna go see what they're up to in the main VC.
No, you're good.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on, Ringleader? Why don't you come on into the Discord? Ring still. Right,
So that's the end of the losers bracket. Yeah?
ODST.
Yeah, that's the end of the losers bracket for tonight. Awesome.
Ringleaders in chat, bro, get in PhoenixAffliction's Discord.
So all we got left now is 2 fingers. I refuse to say the first part, and ODST old dude still trying.
City's 2 fingers. Heck yes.
And
I'll say it for you, man.
And then
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I'm not saying that gamer tag.
Booparoo. Huh?
For the okay. So for the Epstein's time in my life, I gotta say that I do not represent Diddy in any way, shape, or form.
This is quite the combination you're giving me here with this team name followed by that gamer tag.
It wasn't me, man.
I can't join.
I know it feels staged. I feel framed.
It feels staged.
Everybody pick a Discord here. Pick a Discord channel. Players.
So this will be the last game for the night. Yep. All right, then I'm gonna go off over to them. I'm gonna hang out with my boys. Guys, I need you to put these guys away simply because of how they presented themselves.
The AC is literally sitting right above me, so it's probably blowing right onto the mic.
It sure is.
Let me try moving it. Does that help at all?
No, it doesn't.
Y'all need an invite still from Discord, or?
Yeah, we need an invite still.
I'll do Discord and Sexbox.
Yeah, because I think when I tried to join off, it wouldn't let me. It says this lobby is private, even though its privacy is to friends.
Right. Even though I sent you an Xbox invite, Instigator's in here.
All right, I just joined. BK, I'll send you an invite.
I can join off of you, Gator. I don't know. I can't join off of.
All right, we've got ranked team snipers plus Bulldog, 25 kills, infinite ammo, power ups only. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
We're Cobra.
You guys got this. I believe in you.
I need that. I need that.
All right, we're about to watch this one happen. This is about to be it. This is the one. This is ODST versus 2 Fingers. ODST played by BK Famous and Instigator, 2 players that I love personally a whole lot. And we saw ODST perform in round 1. Round 1, ODST was unstoppable. There was nothing that could be done to stop ODST from clearing house, so maybe we're going to see it again. We got Bone here moving up through the front. Oritizer moving right behind him. And immediately gets shot by Instigator up in the tower. With 1 kill now on the board. Oritizer getting shot by BK Famous. Instigator trying to give him a little bit of, I guess, support, trying to keep him moving. Because Famous is just taking him on. He doesn't really care. He takes out Oritizer. Instigator grabs the active camo. Like I mentioned before, this is map control right here. When you only have a sniper, when you only have a bulldog, and you only have the quantum translocator and the active camo on the map, this is map control. Oritizer and Bone think that they're up in the tower, but Instigator is moving nice and slowly, knowing they're right there, pinging instead of shooting. Genius move. Famous getting up right behind him. Instigator keeping them pinned in that elbow. Bone and Oritizer trying to see if they can get out of there, but they're both no shields. Instigator pushing up from behind while Famous keeps him distracted. They're both mushing up, yeah, pushing up, and Instigator cleans it up, getting the double kill. That one kill, not worth it for losing your whole team. This is the performance that we're looking for. This is the performance that we were waiting for. ODST coming back for the winner's bracket. Instigator getting a perfect counter snipe on Bone here. Oratizer trying to see if he can get a little bit of emotion going because he's getting pinned down by BK and Instigator. BK flanks right behind him. Instigator knows exactly where he's going, though. Moving up with BK because he knows that they're moving through the middle. Bone getting pinned down by BK here in the center. Oratizer trying to get a little bit of assistance going for his buddy. Now they're pushing up on BK. Instigator, though, right next to them. Might get another double kill, but he doesn't. Leaving us now with a 3-kill win, or 3-kill lead for ODST. Game's back on. BK and Instigator. Instigator opens with a perfect headshot. Bone takes out, or Oratizer takes out Instigator in revenge, but BK doesn't care. Pushes anyway. Bone obviously having some experience with a sniper that has not been on display yet and now is trying to show it off. We have 2-kill lead still for ODST. Instigator and Famous now moving up together. They got to take that active camo. They know it. They're pushing up for it so they can keep them down. If they can kill both of them, if they can get the drop on them, then that is an easy active for them. Instigator checking one more time to make sure that they're not moving anywhere else except for that camo. Famous locking down the middle by taking out Oratizer and getting out of the danger zone. Instigator getting headshot. And now he's watching active camo, knows that he's pulling it. Active camo popped. Famous knows that he's been popping it. He can see the squiggles. He can see the slight movement. He misses both of those shots, losing track of Bone. Bone pushing a little bit, knowing that he now has an advantage against ODST. BK moving up to the tower while Instigator is watching the bridge. They're trying to lock it down now. All you can do against an active camo player is just lock it down. Wait to see the air start to get a little squiggly and shoot in that direction. Bone and Oratizer both over by A, trying to push up, trying to see if they can get a little bit of an advantage on them now with this active camo in their back pocket. But all that's happening now is BK and Instigator are draining the clock. They're waiting for that active camo to just disappear on them. Bone moving up to the elbow. He knows they're up there, waiting for a clear shot, but he's not getting it, and the active camo gets burned. Perfect play from Instigator and Famous. Famous here, getting perfect no-scopes on Bone, making him pay the price for taking that active camo earlier. Oratizer takes out Instigator with a shotgun kill, though, in the interim. So now BK is over here trying to get a drop on Bone here. Bone turns it around, though, takes out BK. And if he didn't, Oratizer was right there behind him, waiting to clear it up. Only 1-kill lead on ODST, and it doesn't matter. Instigator gets the headshot on Oratizer. Bone is now hanging out by the stairs, moving over towards the middle, dropping down below, trying to lead them away because they need to get that time to get reconnected before Instigator and Famous can catch up to them again. But Famous isn't letting it happen, getting a headshot on Oratizer right off of spawn. Bone is now hanging out, hoping that one of them will drop down the middle. He knows they're up there. Instigator hanging out by the tower. Famous hanging out, waiting for someone else to get into that tower. Now Bone hanging out by A. Oratizer getting a perfect shot on BK. Somehow did not see that movement on his left there from BK. Bone and Oratizer now trying to flank up on Instigator now that he's alone in that tower. But Instigator drops down, reconnecting with BK so they can get an opportunity to get the drop on Oratizer and Bone. They almost got this shot. Instigator might get sniped right here from the side if he doesn't. Okay, enemy move forward. So now we're on elbow. Moving up towards Instigator, BK knows exactly where his opponents are, and he's having Instigator pull back, it looks like, so that he can pull them in. Oratizer and Bone starting to overextend. BK is taking advantage of this with the active camouflage. He knows that he can get a nice headshot on this. Gets the body shot kill, hiding behind the brute, but it isn't enough. There isn't enough mass there to keep him from getting shot by Oratizer. Instigator now has to try to clean this up to make up for the loss, but it looks like he is opting instead to keep this 2-kill lead solid. Taking advantage of a beautiful movement trick just then. Up the wall. Gets a headshot on Bone. Gets a headshot on Oratizer for a double kill counter snipe. Oratizer and Bone not knowing exactly who they're up against here. ODST starting to take the lead once again. BK and Instigator. BK gets a headshot on Bone, but now we still have Oratizer here. Just barely managed to escape right into the clutches of Instigator's sniper. Right into his face. BK and Instigator now have control over this map. They know where they're going to be spawning. They have knowledge of the spawns on this map, taking advantage of it, but BK misses his shot. Bones no shields. He knows that. He takes advantage of the repulsor, keeping him off his toes and making it so he doesn't have an opportunity to kill him when he's almost down. Instigator above them, taking advantage of the height difference, but it wasn't enough. It was! Oratizor goes down and he stays down. Killing spree for Instigator. Bone is now holding back, holding the ground as much as he possibly can. Now his teammates down. BK misses his shots, but Instigator takes advantage of it and takes out Bone easily with a melee and a shotgun kill. Perfect sniper reaction from Instigator on Oratizer. They're not letting them gain any ground here. 6-kill lead right now for ODST. Gets taken out by Oratizer, but BK is still moving up from behind. He knows that he can get a perfect sniper shot here on Bone. He's got to look for that other guy. He finds him. Does he get the kill? He does, with a no-scope double kill on Oratizer. BK reminding us again that he's here. Instigator now watching the active camo, making sure that they are not going to lock that down. Gets a beautiful sniper shot on Oratizer. A slide shot, it looks like. BK moving up right beside, but Bone is not going down. And he goes down with a headshot. No scope. Up on elbow now. BK is trying to be twitchy with it. He's reacting quickly. He's showing that he has the reaction speed to take on these fast plays from Two Fingers. BK goes down. Instigator watching now. He knows where his buddy died from. He knows where to watch, but they also have this significant 7-kill lead, and they don't need to push that hard. They know that. They know that they don't need to move that hard. These guys have had a lot of experience out here in plays, with all sorts of experience playing, even in HCS Opens, so they have these bits of knowledge that they know that they don't need to always push. They don't always need to get the kill. Sometimes it's just about wearing down the clock and playing with the minds of your opponents. BK now using active camo. Instigator cleans up. Doesn't even need to have BK do all this work for him. BK now using the advantage of the active camouflage. Moves up behind. 1 kill away from ODST taking the win in the winner's bracket. And here we go. 1 kill. And that's all it was. Steaktacular for ODST taking down Two Fingers. Excellent.
Excelente.
All we do is breed excellence.
Excellent. Wonderful plays.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, those dirty flicks. You guys were nailing them. How's it feel?
Just working through the arthritis. That's all.
Yeah.
Before the match started.
Took my Metamucil. I'm good.
Got a couple cortisone shots. We're all good.
That means when we come back here and for round 6 on August 16th, we're looking at Booparoo versus you guys, ODST, which means we're going to be seeing you against Bumblebee, and that's going to be something.
Ooh.
We played Bumblebee.
Again.
Yeah, I think wasn't that the very first game that we played?
Again.
Yeah.
We had some subs.
Again.
We'll take on the world.
Yep, it's going to be you guys versus Booparoo, and Booparoo currently, their players consist of, I think it's a guy named D-Man Walking and Bumblebee. Bumblebee has been subbing in for a lot of teams tonight and took 4 wins in a row.
Yeah. Bumblebee's looking, he's looking legit.
Oh yeah. Definitely
it'll be a fun
watch out
game.
for. It's
Yeah.
going to be a great
It'll
game.
be
I'm
a fun
super
game.
looking forward to seeing you guys play
I've
that.
never played Prism, so it should be fun.
Never?
I think I've played it 1 time in my entire Halo Infinite.
Yeah, it's only in socials. It's never made its way into.
And Gator knows my belief on socials.
He loves it. It's his favorite.
I
thing.
only do this. This game is all about competitive. That's it. That's the only thing we do here.
Everyone's got their thing. I get it. Well, I'm going to head back into the main VC and see what's up, but excellent plays tonight. You really locked it in, so let's see if we can see that happen again on the 16th.
Appreciate it.
One of the most, I think. Because it had less bloom. It was an absolute fucking piss missile.
Yeah. I agree with your video on that one.
Like, although I do say like the Halo Reach DMR was awesome. I think the Halo 5
The
DMR
bloom
is way
system
better.
really fucked it up, is my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like they're talking about everything else other than the tournament, so I'm going to actually just wrap this up for Phoenix. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. This was a fantastic round of games. These were wonderful performances from these players tonight. They were cooking. They were trying so hard. CMYK and Booparoo really stood out. They really tried their hardest against Booparoo to clean it up. I think a CMYK versus ODST game, again, would have been beautiful, but we unfortunately didn't get to see it. Hopefully in the future, we'll get to see these players come back for another set of games. But for now, all we have to look forward to now is August 16th, the finals, games against ODST and Booparoo. And it's going to be something. So, you know, if you're a betting type, get your bets in now. I'm betting a couple McChickens on this one. I think ODST is taking this. That's my personal opinion. But hey, if you guys are tuning in today, feel free to go and take a look at everything from all of the players here today. BK, Instigator, they're on socials. Instigator has a YouTube channel. He streams all the time. Everyone here who was playing today is usually out there streaming in the world, so just go and find them. Here with PhoenixAffliction, though, I'm here representing him, his content, his stream. So if you want to see more stuff like this, give him a follow on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere else. And if you want to support us here, you just go to jumperscape.com, or if you want, you can just go to our Discord. They're also on the website, or just subscribe here on the channel. It always supports us, and it always helps us to make us more popular to do things like this. So if you like how I presented today, then please consider supporting. Otherwise, I'm going to be wrapping up here today, but I'm going to be seeing you back here if you guys are the type, joining me for my Ghost Recon Wildlands daily stream. So I will see you guys in a little bit. If you feel like joining me, I hope to see you there. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in.